What's going on, everybody? It's Cody here with Royalty Card Gaming, bringing you this gameplay video from Talishar. Just going over slight changes I've made to the deck. Doesn't really change anything about how it plays. I've taken out the 2 tri-shots in favor of Timidity Point. We have Memorial Ground Azalea to thank for that, for just being able to recur red in the ledger and give it Dominate. Which is proving to be really annoying, so I opted for more things to deal with Dominate. And then I elected for another Captain's Call as well. And then when it comes to our 6s, I went for the full Down and Dirty package and throwing another Death Touch into main board. I think that's the only changes, though. So without further ado, let's get into it. This is some recorded gameplay from my Talishar I'll be walking us through. So, we are playing up against Fai. First game. Let's see, in this first hand here, we have Bolt and Shot, Spike Pit Trap. Is that a Seek and Destroy? That is a Seek and Destroy, and a Lace with Blood Rot. Let's see what I do here, but I'm pretty sure... Oh wait, it's their turn, so I'm pretty sure I end up blocking most of this. Yeah, Kodachi for 1, we're gonna eat that. Kodachi for 2, we're gonna eat that. Soaring Strike. Yeah, I guess we did use the Spike Pit Trap here. There was no reactions. You're not really going to get that out of Fai, but that's okay. We arsenal our Bolt and Shot. And then does he end turn here? I don't remember. For 4, I think we block 2. Or do we know we just pass? Okay. We did a lot of damage turn 1, but that's okay. And then I think do we block 2 here? No, we're just eating it. A lot of damage turn 1, but we end up turning this around. Do I end up trenching this out? Or do I just end up Bolt and Shot? I mean, Lace with Blood Rotting it. Either way works. Okay, yeah, so I just elect to just use the Bolt and Shot that's an arsenal. Obviously, I'm in a Death Dealer with the Tar Pit Trap here. 6 go again on hit reload. So he's not going to block it, so he's just going to take it here. We're going to elect not to reload, though, because we're going to Death Dealer, pitch this Tar Pit Trap, have 1 floating, get this Remorseless into Arsenal, and then pretty sure we just swing with the Remorseless for 5, and it's going to strip his hand pretty much. And he's already got Blood Rot. He really can't afford to take this, because if he does... Yep, blocking 2. He's got a block. Nope. Did he take it here? He did take it. Or does he de-react? So yeah, Remorseless is procced. He's gonna end his turn immediately. Well, no, this is me. I don't think he ends his turn immediately. Pretty sure he does something. Yeah, Phoenix Flame for nothing. Literally took a damage from Phoenix Flame, and it came in for nothing, so. Yeah, and he just ends turn from there. Just clearing up the arsenal. Effective play here would be to trench out your Bolton shot because we can't pump it. Putting in the second shot with Death Dealer, drawing a card, hoping we get a pump. And that's what we do. We managed to pick up a Seek and Destroy. So Seek and Destroy, Sleep Dart, I think is what we end up doing. Do I elect the drill shot instead? Either way, it's a decent play, but yeah, we elect drill shot, which is fine. Looking to see what's in graveyard because of the Codex of Frailty. Because if he eats the second shot for 7, if he eats the drill shot, we're going to end up Codex of Frailty here. So we're going to shoot this, pitching the Sleep Dart, right? Yep. He's going to eat it here. We drill shot for 4. I think we end up getting off 2 drill shots right here because of this Codex of Frailty. Yeah, we're going to pop the snaps. We're going to put it on his mask. Right? Mask. Yep. Then we're going to Codex of Frailty for free because that's okay. And then we don't have any resources, so 0 for 4. Another drill shot is the way to go, which he's not going to block. At this point, he's just biding his time. He's pretty upset. There's only one logical choice here. You go for the breakpoint at 0 for 4. You shoot it at him. He's going to eat it. We're going to get another free counter. I think we put it on his Flick Knives this time. Yep. We can move to Ponder. We get a Nimblism. He's Art of Warring. He's really gonna try for the big wide turn. It's swinging for the fences at this point. So 5-card hand. We'll see. I think we still end up eating most of this. I think there was also some glitch here though, because he gets down to about 2 cards I think left in hand, and it keeps making him pass the turn, and I couldn't figure out why it kept making him pass the turn, because he's gonna rewind on me here, and as soon as we're done with this whole thing, after I analyze it, and how I'm gonna block, I mean. And it wouldn't let him. So if you can figure it out, leave a comment down below. Let me know. Was it Was it was it just a glitch? Was there a reason for it? Like, love to hear your thoughts. Um, so yeah, we're just blocking for 2 here, and then throwing a pendulum trap on top of it. It's just that the trap's not triggered. Just making sure that 4 doesn't hit. Being explained for 2. We're just eating it at this point. And this is where the weird part. He's gonna rewind. He's gonna basically, because I don't know why it's forcing him to end his turn either. So we have to repeat this whole thing. I think I end up questioning it in the chat. I'm like, hello. Pretty sure we blocked this same way. Hit him with the all G. Um, yeah, so we'll get through this, and then I'm pretty sure that I'll hit him with this Nimbleized Death Touch. Or maybe I trench this out and I go Eastern. No, that doesn't work. That doesn't float. Maybe I just Nimbleize in a Lightning Strike for 10. Seems like a play. Yeah, as you can see, he has to pass turn again. I don't know what it's about. He has 3 cards in hand, and Seek and Destroy proc's about to destroy them all, so if you can enlighten me on that one, please let me know. I even asked him, are you meaning to end the turn this time? And I'm going to actually be searching around in the video for, like, what's causing this to happen. Just again addressing it with him. Because I'm pretty sure this next turn is going to be a simple E-strike for either 10 or somehow I get this Death Touch into Arsenal. Let's skip ahead a little bit, just trying to get to that next stage. Does he end up rage quitting? I forget. Kind of makes for bad video content if he ends up quitting. Looks like we're playing up against a Lexi here in this matchup. Pitching the pendulum trap, getting a Bolton shot in. We're obviously going to nimbleism this, so we can get this sleep dart into Arsenal. I was really actually excited about this matchup, being Lexi's so top tier meta right now, and I want to, really test out Riptide's game into it. So 6 go again, threatening sleep dart face down, which he doesn't know about. We get a damage through, and then we're just gonna do the sleep dart, and we'll end up arsenaling this pitball trap. I know for sure we end up losing this game. This is gonna be, it's gonna be pretty close. We end up dragging this back, but this is gonna be Heat Seeker for 5 go again. We really don't want this to hit, so I don't know what we end up blocking with. Do we end up blocking with this Codex? Yep. And then we're gonna trap it, obviously. Make him consider whether he wants to eat 3 damage versus just 1. If he uses that resource, yep, he used the resource to pay for it. Winter's Bite, pretty good card. Then I think we're going to discard this Infecting Shot, or do we do the Nimbleism? Maybe we do the Nimbleism, okay. Now, I think I did make a mistake right here. I should have elected to just arsenal the tripwire trap and move on with my life. Because now I'm going to pitch a Remorseless to the bottom. So this was a mistake turn right here, I think. I don't think that getting a 4 damage out there is anywhere near worth. 6 damage because of the Blood Rod if she doesn't pay for it. So right here, does she get a 3 of a kind turn? She gets it somewhere around here. Yeah, there it is, 3 of a kind. So she's gonna have her Bolton shot for 5 go again. Yeah, getting frost locked. Pretty much if anything hits, or maybe it's the next one. Yeah, if this hits until end of next turn. So basically I have to block this. Hope for the best. a lot of Chilling Ice Vein for 5, a lot of like status effects that, you know, Riptide doesn't like, the ice, the discard, or pay to, or so you don't have to discard. So obviously I'm going to pitch my premeditate. That's the end of the turn. For some reason they didn't fire the bolt and shot. So all in all, we didn't take that much damage. It could have definitely been worse. But we're just unfortunately going to have to pass turn back. They high roll into another 3 of a kind turn. Really unfortunate for us, but we do have a trap in the making. So let's see how we handle it, but I think either I let this hit or I don't. Yeah, I think I let it hit because the reload proc is not going to go into effect, and they're for sure with 3 of a kind going to get some premeditate proc throughout this turn. So yeah, Rain Razors for 9. This is really going to hurt, but you know, the game you play sometimes. So yeah, he's obviously going to lightning press this. I'm going to block here, probably pass, then tar pit trap it. So that way he doesn't, you know, get the on hit effect. So from here, I probably am I gonna trench this out, or am I gonna do am I gonna Pox Malone and hit the snaps? We're in a pretty, like, you know, we're really behind right now, 33 to 19. Lucky to be even at that after 2 3 of a kind turns. So yeah, he's gonna eat Pox Malone for 4. I hit the snap. I hit the snaps. Get a pitching captain's call to Death Dealer and Remorseless. We happen to top draw a Ravenous Rabble for 3 go again. So he's going to eat that, and then we're going to Remorseless him for 5, and he probably ends up blocking here. No? No, he just eats it. So we managed to pull it back pretty hard right there. So Bolt and Shot for 5 go again. So yeah, buffing it up to 7. No surprise there. It's his free reload. It's a Heat Seeker. We don't like that. But it's for 7. Did we go down to 5 here? Hard telling. But there's no go again on it, thankfully. But he could probably pop the snaps if he really wanted to. We got a lightning press in, so we're down to 5. Did we pitch the rain razors? No, I think I pitched Fox Malone. Put in that Sikkim shot, then we get Nimblism. Cause yeah, ideally you'd like the rain razors here, but like we need both these resources to play both these arrows. So it's 7 go again, no on-hit effects, but that's fine. We then shoot this infecting shot at him for 5. He's definitely not going to let that hit. We're getting down into the low territory, so he's going to decide what he wants to block with. So we at least stripped 2 cards out of his hand. Could have really used with a, the legendary go again trap. He's trying to make us discard 2, slow us down some more, so we're gonna pay 2 by probably timidity point, I would assume, is what we go with. Yeah, we do. He's going to create 3 frostbites, because when in doubt, frostbite it out. So thankfully we do have a blue in hand. I think we activate Death Dealer and we pitch Spike Pick Trap, Bolt and Shot to get the Sleep Dart off and shoot it at him. Sleep Dart, not the most prevalent when it comes to Lexi, but get our Sleep Dart in, and then we do that, we pitch this Boulder Trap, and we send it at him for 5. Which he's going to let it hit. Lexi's asleep. He's going to Falcon Wing us. And I think this is the point at where I lose, because he has this Lightning Press in Arsenal, and I know that whenever I don't block, he can just blow it up by another 3 and kill me. So, pretty hard pressed right here. I end up using equipment. But I think this is really where we lose the game. We just end up running out of tempo right here, and it's pretty tragic, you know? We just needed a couple things to go our way for this to really work out. I think we block 2 here and go down to 1. And does the greed get us here? Well, he's only got to pass 1 through, so... Oh yeah, the greed got us here, because I think he rain razors. Nope, 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 he has another arrow. Yep, it's a hamstring shot for 4. I only have 2 GGs. Well played game by him. It went down to the very end, so... Still definitely think Riptide has game into this. We just needed a couple more, either traps, attacks to fall our way. This is the Katsu game. Just showcasing really today Riptide strengths against Go Again heroes. Definitely has game into them. Do we end up eating this? No, I think we blocked this first one with Violent Touch, which is always a good thing. We have recurability to get Pox Malone's back. We end up eating this one. Descendant Gust Wave. And then we end up Tar Pit trapping, which is good because this is going to full block this one, and then it doesn't matter what trigger after this. He's not going to be able to Katsu. He's not going to be able to basically do anything, like with his hero ability at all, on the next on-hit effect. We still don't like leaking damage turn one though, so we end up blocking. This is why Riptide likes going second. Correct play here is probably E-Strike for 5 Go Again, which I think that's what we do. You bottom a Remorseless. Go Again. He's going to eat it because there's no on-hits. With Death Dealer pitching this Boulder Trap, put in the Remorseless. And then we should Nimblism. Arsenaling that with Riptide. Can't speak enough about the double Arsenal slot with New Horizon. Like, it's a way to ensure your Go Again goes off and really play mind games with them because they don't know what's coming after, you know, the first attack or the second attack. But he full blocks out the Remorseless because obviously it's such a huge thing. I think we trench this. I think trench is best play here. We Death Dealer in a do we do the Sleep Dart? We do the Sleep Dart. And then we happen to get a Nimblism to get this Bolton shot in there. Super good. Putting in a Bolton shot, and then we Bolton shot for 6 Go Again. Into a Sleep Dart, pitching the Bolton shot, and then I think we probably hit the snaps here because we can Codex of Frailty, and we should have 1 resource floating after this, so should be a Remorseless play angle again. It's really a game ender because the Codex of Frailty takes away his Kodachis, lets you go get a already used card, like in this case Remorseless. He's gonna block with Breaking Scales. He's gonna Flick Flack. We already hit the snaps though, so we already got his D-React, and we are gonna go Codex. It is time for some Codex of Frailty. Get that Remorseless in, and we hit him with the Remorseless again. He's obviously going to put 2 cards in front of it. We're going to Arsenal this Ravenous Rabble. We keep high rolling into these codexes too, which is huge. He's going to end his turn. We start off with the Ravenous Rabble for 4 Go Again. from Arsenal. We pitch our Death Touch, putting in that. We're gonna rain razors right here, most definitely, most likely. Putting in this Bolton shot. Yep. Gives all our arrows +2. Go again. So for 6. Shoot this infecting shot, pitching our Codex of Frailty for 7. But at this point, we don't need any more remorses, as the damage has already been done. No, Hardened Cross Strap. Does he Artivore here? No, not yet. Surging Strike. 5 go again. I think we just eat it because it's the first combo chain. It's fine for 6. We eat it. Gonna draw a card. You get Katsu. We're just going to be eating a lot of damage here. We have such a life advantage that unless he throws out a Dishonor, we're not going to. I'm basically checking out his hero text to see if this is, gonna see what he has and make sure he doesn't have a Dishonor in graveyard, that he's, gonna go search his deck for one. Mask of Momentum. He's really trying to stretch this because he knows that this is the only chance he's really gonna have at tempo. This is for 2. He's gonna pop the snaps here. So there we go, 3 go again. We have to block with equipment here because we want to block this 4 because we don't want him to shuffle all those cards back in. We end up blocking for 4. He's going to Breaking Scales it though. Something didn't go his way. I've forgotten about this. He had rewinded basically. We'll fast forward a little bit here. Descendant Gust Wave. Here we go. We're back at the Winds of Eternity. He Breaking Scales it. It's pretty much all the equipment done. He's gonna E-strike for 7, and we're gonna take it. He really stretched for that. A lot of life in one turn. Pretty good turn by him, but we're just in the business of not caring right now because we have tempo. So we do that. Do we use Riptide ability here? 3 go again. He blocks because he's at low life total. We're going to make sure we get the full value out of this bolt and shot. Putting it in for a breakpoint of 7 with the Lace with Blood Rot. He's pretty much got to block it all. He's going to pass. We have the tempo back. That's the thing I've noticed is once Riptide has the tempo, it's really hard to get it back. Deciding what to pitch here for the Death Dealer. We decide on this timidity point. Putting in a drill shot. We managed to get the Lace with Blood Rot. We play the mind games by putting a pitfall trap into Arsenal. And then we come in with a drill shot for 7 with Rain Razors in hand. Seeing if we need to push some extra damage. We Rain Razors it. He's only blocked with 1. Oh, he blocked. He did do a D-react, but we're still gonna hit him for 2 more. Give him that Blood Rot. So thankfully he did attack with something, because without Trench, we might have gotten that trap stuck in there. It's a gamble that doesn't always pay off. Seeing if he has a reaction, basically. He doesn't. So we'll start out with our Pitfall Trap. Wait and see if they want to pay 2 to not take 3 damage from this one trap. They've chosen to take it. And then to make sure it doesn't hit, we use one of these other traps that aren't going to trigger, but it's going to allow us to get this E-strike into Arsenal. If we choose to do it that way, which we don't, which is fine. Either way. This should at least be an E-strike for 9 coming up. We had a giant lag right here. Something happened with our internet. Let them know that my internet was taking a dump. And then we E-strike, bottoming that trap. Buff power. There's an E-strike for 9. It's going to demand 3 cards at a minimum. and he only has a bunch of 2 blocks, so he has to block with everything to include his mask. We pitch one of our premeditates for a Bolton shot face up, and that's going to be game because we're going to premeditate getting Pox Malone out. We're going to Bolton shot, getting Pox Malone in, and then once he blocks from hand, he'll know it's over. So we go with the Bolton shot first for 7. He'll go down to 1. And then we are going to swing with good old Poxy for the game finisher. And he just decides to take it. He knows it's over. He's not going to be able to pay for it. So, hit him with the GGs. Pretty good games. No real complaints overall about this deck. Just to be transparent with my results on my private version, with the with me editing this and everything, it's currently sitting right at a 48. It's been bouncing between there and 52. We were doing pretty good against Azalea until that. Really, what these 3 losses were from Memorial Grounds Azalea. Both these games against Bravo have been close. I'm surprised we've been able to win 2 out of the 3 against Dromai. Beaten Fai. Icelander has been a pain in the rear. And beaten Kanos. Unfortunately, haven't beaten Alexia, but it's always been close. And then, yeah, it's been a work in progress. So, yeah, let me know what your thoughts are on the deck, how it played, any additions you'd like to see made, and if you made it this far, again, thanks for coming out and supporting our channel. Can't wait to get y'all some more spicy deck techs, and eventually we'll be moving to product openings, amongst other things, and yeah. So, again, I hope y'all's road to nationals is going well, and congratulations to the guy who got Riptide his first Living Legends points, dude. Looking at that deck list, he, and running similar lists with slight differences. Obviously, he's running Crown, and I'm running New Horizon, but saw a video with him with Manstamp. He basically came out and said there's multiple ways to skin the cat, so I don't think there's necessarily a wrong headpiece. So, but anyways, have a swell rest of your RTNs, and again, like and subscribe. Thanks.